Maya and Ava are hanging out with me again. Only on the other side of the fence right now. So the ramps for working on the vehicle, they were excellent. They worked really good, and you can't, over the years I've often thought I'd like to do that myself, but then I think I don't have a garage, I don't have the diagnostics, but I mainly don't have the garage and I don't have a lift. But this homemade ramps were just right. I mean, they got it up enough in the air. For a truck, you really don't need them. Most of the time, you can just crawl underneath, slide underneath with some cardboard, and you're good. But the cars are lower, so getting it up 6 inches made a big difference. So I've decided to coat them with motor oil, because often when I put a car up, I might run into a snag. I got to do some research, and I'm not gonna finish it that day, so it stays overnight, then it rains, and I don't want my ramps deteriorating. Maybe we get a few rainy days in a row and they're just sucking up the water. So why not coat them with the motor oil? And yeah, it can be considered a hazard, but hazardous waste, I guess. But in this case, any stain, any preservative can be a hazard. Don't underestimate that. So in this case, we'll just use the old motor oil, let it soak in. I grew up on a farm years ago, and we used it on our hay wagons. We used it on our carts for firewood and stones and stuff like that. So yeah, it doesn't last forever, but it does go in, and it will preserve it somewhat, and if they're out in the rain, they're not as likely to suck up as much water. So I'm going to coat them some more. It actually works really nice. Just got an old brush and just coat it on. And it soaks in, so I'm probably not going to put them inside tonight. Just let them soak it up and get all 4 sides, and they should be preserved better. And you can see this one's been coated this one a few hours ago, but hopefully tomorrow we have some more sun, so it's in the sun and it just kind of bakes it right in. But the ramps worked out great, so that's, I also added a little thing on the end here, so that it's not going to block the tire from going over, but it'll kind of tell you can feel when you're going up these. So you should have a spotter anyways, but just maybe feel more comfortable. Plus it's a good place to grab on and carry it. Okay, let's coat the ramps.